Poor frog.
Poor human who was about to eat the green beans and found a frog. You're worried about the frog?
You did it. Of course. I think frogs are adorable. I love that we have them here in Houston. Frogs are so cute. And that noise they make, you can hear them even when your windows are closed in the summer nights here in Houston. Ribbit? No?
Is anybody watching
like
us? I mean, don't send me frog hate mail, but no.
Ooh, well, you know what, Courtney?
I got frog hate mail.
Too late.
I didn't get frog hate mail, but I got people commenting, which was a ton of fun yesterday.
We got a lot of comments. Hashtag from Shannon M. Frog Lives Matter.
I know.
Lillian A. said Courtney is a frog hater. Some people posted pictures of frogs on our Facebook page. Krista D. said, I have a soft spot for frogs as well, Derek. Well, thank you, Krista. Glad to know
I
you
liked
have
this
a heart
one. This was my favorite.
for Courtney. That's very sweet. If you guys are considering a pet, you should absolutely get a frog. And you know, I think that the frog-loving community here in Houston found your comments very offensive.
Okay.
So,
not apologizing.
You're not apologizing. You're digging in your heels. But you know what? Don't we have a pair of gloves somewhere? Because I feel like in order to really set the record straight,
you all have got to be kidding me.
you might need a lesson in why frogs are such a critical part of ecosystems all around the world, including right here in Houston. Courtney, I want to introduce you to my friend Chase Jennings.
Hi, Chase.
It's very nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Would you like to apologize to Chase?
Well, it's not that I don't like them. Here's the thing, Chase. I don't want to eat them.
I don't think any of us want to eat them. I don't.
That was my problem with the frog and the green beans.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that video clip we rolled from yesterday's show, Courtney, said you didn't like frogs.
Not in my food.
Okay, well today,
That
Chase has
cute.
brought some very adorable frogs. And Chase, these are our gloves?
Yes, I have gloves for each of you.
Perfect. Courtney, put them on. You're going to touch a frog.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
Are these poisonous frogs? I can only see you bringing in poisonous frogs.
Funny, you should ask Courtney.
Poisonous dart frog. Isn't that
explain?
what that is?
Yes, so this is actually a poison dart frog, and in the wild, they actually do have toxins that protect them from predators.
Right.
So
I've seen them at the zoo.
yeah, but don't worry. I mean, you have gloves on, so as long as it doesn't hop on you, you're good, right?
Well, and also, these, I'm not sure if the viewers at home can see them hopping all over Courtney. Not just yet. These are quite small. So frogs are among us here in Houston, but we oftentimes don't see them, right?
Right. Oftentimes they're hiding. Some are nocturnal, like a lot of the tree frogs around here, and others just it's usually too hot during the day for them.
Oh, poor little frogs. Okay, Courtney, why don't we get you a little bit closer to this? So we're going to touch some of these frogs, right?
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So
Also, we should point out that Chase is not just a frog lover, but he is an environmental scientist.
Yes,
So,
I-
Courtney.
So I'll hand this little girl to you.
Oh,
I have
my
to. I
gosh.
don't want to hold it. Can I just touch it?
And which one is this, Chase?
So this is called Azurius.
It's a beautiful color.
Wow.
It's staring at me.
Yeah.
I want the poisonous dart frog staring at me.
And it's called
I'll bring it
Azurius.
closer.
It's beautiful.
That is a beautiful, beautiful frog.
It
And,
almost looks fake. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because of the deep color.
and
Right.
where in the world
Well-
does that frog live?
So this one here actually comes from Suriname. There are populations in other places. There's actually an invasive population, funny enough, in Hawaii. But this frog, it's about 3 years old, and they can actually live up to 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
So-
That is absolutely beautiful. Now, Courtney mentioned the dart frog. I don't see a dart frog in there. Is it because it's hiding?
Well, there's one of the dart frogs there, and actually I have a dart frog for you to hold, too.
Oh, wow.
We'll get one of these little
So
guys.
that one's not a dart frog.
So that is a dart frog.
Oh, it is.
There's actually many varieties of dart frogs. At Houston Frogs, we actually have over 120 different varieties of dart frogs.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they look fake, don't they? Because
Look
of the
at that.
colors.
I'm going to turn my body just a little bit so you guys at home can see. Wow, and what are frogs eating? I mean, when they're out, obviously this frog is not from Houston, right?
Right. So the thing about it, in the wild, they're actually going to eat a variety of insects. In captivity, we feed them primarily fruit flies, but they'll also eat other things such as isopods and springtails.
Oh my goodness. But they're not poisonous unless you eat them?
So the really interesting thing is, in the wild, they're poisonous because of the insects they eat. And the insects are poisonous because of plants they eat. So really, the only way that these frogs can be poisonous or dangerous to humans is if they have the exact assemblage of plants and of insects to eat.
That is so interesting. Oh, wow. I don't want him to hop off my hand. I don't want to hurt him. And I think, Courtney, don't you want to hold at least one frog?
This one's very chill.
Oh, really? And it kind of matches me. Oh, that's
There you
bad,
go.
though, right? I didn't want to match the same color.
What if it, like, went crazy and, like, hopped up your sleeve?
I feel like you're baiting me for something.
I'm just saying, it could do unexpected things.
To be clear, I don't hate frogs. I don't want to eat them. Check.
Good.
Okay? I
Well-
do stop at the poisonous dart frog exhibit at the Houston Zoo.
That's so good.
Yes.
Okay, good, Courtney. Well, I'm glad we've set the record straight. Chase, while you fiddle with some of those other frogs, we want to remind folks that frogs are our friends, right?
Yep, they are.
How about that for a hashtag?
So
Frogs are
I'm
our
going to
friends.
put this one in here because it's a little jumpy, but this is actually one of the most poisonous dart frogs in the world.
Oh.
So it's called the Phyllobates terribilis, and actually, if you were to touch that frog in the wild, it could kill you. So it's basically because of alkali toxins that it has.
Well, we're not going to touch it for now. We're also out of time, Chase, so we're going to leave it there. But thank you again, environmental scientist Chase Jennings, Houston Frogs. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you
problem at
for
all.
the frog
Thank you for having me.
education. I appreciate
Bye, little
it.
frogs.
After the break, we're going to show you what you can start planting now for your spring garden.